Okay, folks, welcome to the best stock pick video. This is where we go over the stocks that we're looking to trade in the coming week. And in this video, I really just go over the daily charts. On Sundays, I go over the multi-period charts, the weekly, monthly, intraday charts, along with the daily charts with members to come up with a strategy for how we might trade these stocks if they meet our criteria. And that's what the Contrarian trader is all about, is having a game plan developed as you proceed into the coming week. Being involved in the chat room is great. Unfortunately, it causes impulse buying at times. So I prefer to go with simply a well laid out, well thought out plan for going into the week, thereby reducing impulse buying and overtrading of your account. All right, so the first two stocks up, they're going to be what I call extreme oversold stocks. And these just happen to be, I haven't shown you the chart yet, the full chart, because they're going to scare you. But these types of trade happen to be my most consistently profitable trades, believe it or not. So here we go. First stock up. Gregg. This is a great store. I went to the store down in Virginia. Very good company. HGG is the symbol, and they are just simply getting clubbed like a baby seal. Now, you've heard the old trader saying of never catch a falling knife. Well, in this situation, if you tried to do that anywhere during this time frame, that adage would be correct. And to a certain extent, it still is correct. However, we're coming to that point in time where we're able to identify where the probability of a bottom is, and you're not going to see it on this chart. You need to step back, take a 30,000-foot view, and view it from a weekly or even a monthly chart to identify where is historic support, where is my best risk-reward entry point. And if on any of these trades you're thinking about jumping in with 10,000 shares, 5,000 shares right off the bat, and thinking that the stock is going to go higher, you can't think that way. You need to add in increments, open up a small position, allow the stock to come back, view a pullback or a continuation pullback in the stock as an opportunity to build on your position. Then when we see a key reversal or a bottoming tail, which would imply buyers at a support level, then we can double up on our trades and enjoy the short squeeze higher. So there is a methodology for entering these trades, but you need to show a disciplined approach. Jumping in with both feet, I can guarantee you, is a surefire way to lose money. I don't want you to do that. So on the daily chart, we haven't hit our support level. I will go over with members where we plan on entering the trade on a weekly chart. In addition to the fact that we haven't hit historic support yet, we need to take note of the fact that we hit resistance at $11 per share. So we know there are sellers up here. We don't want to buy at $10.50 with the maximum return that we're probably going to be able to get is 50 cents. Too much risk involved. Add to that, you still have big down volume. This means when you see volume bars like this, there is still institutional distribution. You don't want to fight the big guys. You want to step back, let them finish their selling, and then when volume drops off, then you can step in and begin accumulating a position. Again, you cannot buy all at once. That's for suckers. Next stock up, Great Northern Iron Ore, GNI. This is even a worse chart. This chart's so ugly that the algorithms to the long side don't want to go near it. It's the short side algorithms that are completely in control. And this is when we want to get involved. We have an RSI of 3.46. That's insane. It's a great opportunity. And if you don't view trades like this as an opportunity at key support levels, then you're missing out on an opportunity to make money at a fairly low risk-reward level. And I know some might post a comment or send me an email, hey, Bob, what about this negative crossover potential, the 50-day crossing below the 200-day moving average? If this were a stock that were not in a death spiral, I would say, you know what, you have a point, but really, is it not priced in? I really wouldn't worry about it too much. And typically, after this occurs, this negative divergence, 50-period crossing below the 200 period, you get a rally in the stock anyway. So take a look at your volume bars, still quite high. We are near a support level, not quite there yet. We will probably be involved with GNI early next week. We like the stock. Next stock up is Pixelworks. This is one that was a member's request early last week. I went over it. It had just broken out above the support level. And I predicted it would probably head higher, then pull back. We got it. So we're very near to pulling a trigger on Pixelworks, but I just want to set out the criteria, check out the intraday charts with members on the week ahead commentary. That's set to be released on Sunday, if not late this evening. I may post it to the website, the members area. SNTA, this is Synta Pharmaceuticals. This is a long stock. We bought Synta back here because the stock we identified, and this was referred to me by fellow member Christine. I have some great members. They're great people. They refer over some great stocks. I take a look at them. I give them my opinion. And then if they're good, I share them with other members. That's the value of a community. So what you can see here is that we're making higher highs. Now, what we did on Friday is that we booked profits near the close because we knew that there were sellers back here. These buyers now want to be made whole. So we might see some selling pressure early next week. We wanted to get out near the top and possibly pull back to perhaps the 200-day moving average, or maybe even retest the support level seen here. We had these bottoming tails. That's when we knew it was safe to get long of the stock. So I like Synta, and there's a catalyst involved with causing the stock to go higher. I will go over that with members on the week ahead commentary. Sign up for the 14-day free trial if you're interested. Volume on Friday was very, very good. This is a sign of accumulation. You saw similar volume bars back here. Very bullish. Slow Stokes looking very, very good. We're still bullish on SNTA. Next stock up is Vitamin Blue Inc. This is my OTC stock pick of the year. And I just threw it up for giggles. And it's on the website, on the blog. You can check it out. And maybe I'll even post the link in the narrative section of this blog post, and you can link to it. And I identified that this was in a pennant formation, and we were beginning to see, again, weekly chart, we're beginning to see some stair-step action higher, which implied to me that we were seeing some accumulation behind the scenes. Somebody was accumulating shares. Could be pump and dumpers. I don't know. I don't know the story behind the stock. And really, I'm just going by what the chart tells me. And we got out. We sold a quarter of our position. We remain long of VTMB. We'll look to get back in, but with a quarter of our position, and we booked well in excess of 100% gains on that position that we took off the tables. Now we'll look to buy back in at a cheaper price. So we like VTMB. I'll go into the daily charts, looking for a setup with members on the weekend commentary. JetBlue, GBLU. This is another one for one of my members last week. Asked me to take a look at the stock. We saw that there was resistance at this level. The stock needs to prove itself. It remains in an uptrend. I like the double bottom setup on the Stokes. RSI is looking good. Volume on Friday looks good. The stock is looking okay. 50-50 chance we might be involved with the stock. It does need to pass a test, and that test is it needs to break out above resistance, and then we may get involved with the stock. But we'll need to take a look at the daily and intraday charts to make sure that there are no bear traps before we get involved with it, and that the setup for Monday is looking fairly good. Nova Gold, the gold miners. We booked profits on Nova Gold. I made a video about it. Check it out on the recent trades video. This is our first profitable trade of 2014, and we booked it here. Pulled back, good bottoming tails, and now it's begun to rally again. We like Nova Gold. So there is a catalyst to propel the stock higher. I will go over that with members. Also, another gold miner is GORO. We like it. We'll be looking to build a position in GORO, but it needs to prove itself. Great little pullback here. Rally, found resistance, pulled back. Now basing, consolidating. Good volume on Friday. Ultimate oscillator looping up. Expected double bottom setup on the slow Stokes. Good uptrend. Bullish on GORO. Citigroup, daily chart. We broke out. Looking for a pullback on Citigroup. I like it for a longer-term investment. Looking for a pullback to get involved with it. Good bottoming tail implying support. Volume was a little bit high on Friday, to be expected after a nice rally. So Citigroup we are bullish on. PHOT, GrowLife Inc. This is an OTC stock. Got to be real careful with these. I go over them because my members like them in particular. Good support found at 18 cents per share on Friday. Good bottoming tail. I don't think it's time just yet to get involved with the stock. We really need to drill down to the intraday charts. Note the down volume bars indicating distribution. We'll look for a good entry point later next week. Let it heal. Let it move sideways. Let it consolidate. Let it prove to us that there is a bid below it. Not that this was just shorts covering and that it may further decline early next week. IPCI, another request by one of my members. I took a look at this. I asked my members to forward me symbols that they want me to take a look at, and I'll go over them on the members stock pick request video. That's a separate video, and that's free to all members of the Contrarian Traders. No upcharge there. And I'll review the stocks that they're interested in. I never heard of IPCI until one of my members brought it to my attention, and now we're looking at it as a trade. We're taking it seriously. Note the uptrend on RSI. Can't ignore the topping action on Thursday, a little bit of topping action on Friday. The all clear is not there yet on this stock. However, we'll go into the weekly charts, intraday charts, and we'll identify a good risk-reward entry point and, more importantly, an exit point. And that's it, folks. Sign up for the 14-day free trial offer if you're interested in becoming a member. Get my trade alerts and commentary and trade coach. Get my opinion on stocks that you're looking to trade. If you're looking to get these videos sent to your inbox, just enter your email address and I'll get the videos out to you. You'll also receive my swing trade lessons as well as my swing trade reviews on trades that we just closed out. And they're not always winning trades. Sometimes I'll go over trades that we took a loss on to show how it's profitable from taking losses, because a profitable loss is one that you stop out using your discipline and the stock continues lower. You stuck by your discipline. To me, you profited by a penny saved is a penny earned. And that's it, folks. Have a profitable trading week, and I'll talk to you soon.